Welcome to Hypnotic Metaphors Mastery, a comprehensive training course that will teach you how to use hypnotic storytelling to create powerful change in others. Maybe you're a practicing hypnotherapist, a counsellor, a coach or a teacher, or perhaps you simply want to sit down with a friend or family member and help them heal and move forward. Whichever category you fall into, I'm sure that you'll find this substantial training an invaluable resource moving forward. So, my name is Stephen Burns and I've been a practicing hypnotherapist, coach and trainer for approximately 20 years. I've worked with close to 1,000 clients, helping them overcome the many limitations that they experience and ultimately to get more of what they want out of life. And one of the crucial learnings that I've discovered is that most of the time, simply telling a person to change explicitly just doesn't work. The vast majority of time it gets rejected by their critical faculty, or what we often refer to as our conscious mind. That in order to seed suggestions and ideas for change, you have to go way beyond this. You have to work with the background of a person's mind, often called their subconscious or their unconscious mind. And that's where hypnotic metaphors come in. By acutely listening to people's problems and challenges, you can skillfully craft and weave hypnotic metaphors that act as a safe space for them to consider and then reevaluate their situation, so that they can move towards ecological solutions that make a profound difference to their life. Because you see, since the dawn of civilization, stories have been a fundamental aspect of our experience. They are woven into the fabric of our being. Metaphorical storytelling is one of the main vehicles that we use as human beings to pass down crucial learnings from generation to generation. From myths and legends and children's stories to movies, literature and personal tales, the use of story and metaphor has been used not just to entertain, but as a fundamental tool to assist with our learning, growing and developing. Whether we like it or not, story, symbolism and metaphor make up a considerable part of our day-to-day experience, both at the conscious and the unconscious level. And by learning this art form in depth, you can skillfully, subtly and gently move a person out of their problems and into their solutions. So in this comprehensive training, we'll be exploring many different elements. We'll be covering the fundamentals of hypnotic metaphor, what they are and how they can be used as multi-layered forms of communication. We'll be exploring their structure and the psychological principles that they're based upon, so that you have a solid grounding moving forward. And then we'll be looking at the more advanced aspects. We'll be delving into the technical sprinkle that you can add to turbocharge your metaphors so that you can skillfully weave powerful ideas, themes and suggestions into the stories that you tell. And I'll also be panning the camera back and putting all of this into several different simple frameworks that can be easily understood and almost instantly applied. And then finally we have the icing on the cake. I've included a full section of storytelling examples, where I'll be standing in front of the camera like this, telling hypnotic metaphors that I use with my clients. And I won't just be telling them and then leaving you up to deconstruct them, I'll also be breaking them down step by step, discussing the methods and strategies behind them, so that you can take all the theory that you've learned throughout the course and then start to see it in action through real-world examples. So if by now you've decided that this will be a useful course for you, then click that button, enroll today, and you'll get instant access to the entire training, including videos, exercises to help embed your learnings, and access to the forum to help with any stumbling blocks that you may encounter. So once again, my name is Steve, and I very much look forward to seeing you on the inside of the course.